Animal crazy!
How? Bad influence.
Heart attack.
It's the Crazy How Bad Attack!
Welcome to Crazy How Bad Attack, and for the very first time, all 8 presenters from the top 4 children's information programs are gathered together for a sort of happening, a celebration of 40 years of CITV. Stay with us, because you're going to be seeing a bit of bad influence, a crumb of animal crazy, a small helping of how-to, and, wait for it, just a splatter of heart attack. Come with me, because they are all here. From Bad Influence. From Bad Influence, we have got Andy and Violet and Sonya. How are you, fellas?
Very well, thank you.
From Animal Crazy, Jenny and Neil.
She's crazy.
And he loves an heart attack as well. And from How To, me old mates, Carol and Gareth.
Fred, how's this going to work?
I've got 8 pieces of card, each with our names on, okay? They go in the magic bag.
Oh,
And whose ever name,
bag.
yes, and whose ever name is drawn out gets to spin the magic wheel. Wherever it stops, that's the programme you introduce.
Oh, I see.
Carol, do the honours.
Okay.
Fair enough.
First person is Andy.
Andy Crane! Yes! Right.
Do it.
So, spin that wheel.
Anything but that one, yeah?
You cannot do your own programme.
Well, I don't really want that. I can't draw.
It is going to be...
Not very good with animals. Well, you never know,
It
though.
is going to be...
It's going to be how?
Yes!
Very good.
3 people on how.
You need 2 more presenters. Carol,
2 more.
2 more names,
Neil Buchanan.
please. Neil Buchanan, yes.
Violet.
Can I be Fred?
How did a scientist's disaster become the ultimate stick-up?
Now, is this something to do with stagecoaches and the Wild West?
No.
Scientists must be something to do with a mega explosion.
No, you're both on completely the wrong tack. To explain this how, I have to take you back to a time when glue was made from flour and water, or even pig's trotters. Glue made from flour and water is all very well if you want to stick paper to paper, like putting a postcard in your family album. But as industry developed, the need for tougher and stronger glues grew. Glues did indeed get a little bit stronger, and by the 1960s, research was underway to find the ultimate superglue, a glue so strong it could stick metal to metal. Various formulas were tried, with varying degrees of success. Wouldn't you say, Violet?
Yeah, my glue is absolutely rubbish. It's a completely useless glue. And the reason for this is that it's made of thousands of tiny bubbles which burst on finger impact. Okay, wait for it, watch this.
Spectacular. Spectacular. Never mind.
Good one.
Better luck next time, Violet. How's it going for you, Professor Neil?
Ah, yes, Mr. Crane, yes. I seem to have discovered the winning formula. You see, the answer to the problem for superglue is to take the inherent moisture that exists on every surface to be bonded.
What you're saying is there's moisture in everything around.
Exactly, and if you allow me to demonstrate using my flip chart here and my scientific notes, you know.
Be my guest. Go ahead.
Yes, you see here, this chart demonstrates how the glue behaves whilst in a sealed container. The acidic stabilizer stops the adhesive molecules from linking and keeps the glue liquefied.
What you're saying is it stays squidgy while it's in the tube.
Exactly, Mr. Crane. And this chart demonstrates what happens when the acidic stabilizer is neutralized on coming into contact with moisture on the surface to be bonded or glued, as denoted by the blue particles.
You mean when you squeeze the glue out onto whatever it is you want to stick, and by the way, the purple.
It says blue in the screen.
All right, carry on then, carry on.
Precisely. And once the stabilizer has been neutralized, the adhesive molecules join together in long chains, forming a solid fixative.
You mean the glue sticks?
Indeed, making this solution a super glue, Mr. Crane.
So there you are. That's how superglue works.
But the how was, how did a scientist's disaster become the ultimate stick-up? You haven't answered that yet.
That was the how.
We knew that. No, we knew that.
Changing the rules.
Now, you see, the thing is that one of the chemists who was working on the formula for the superglue was called Art Fry. Now, Art Fry was also a well-known choir boy. He wasn't a very good choir boy, though, because he kept losing his place in his hymn book.
All things.
One day, he had an inspiration. Violet, one day he had an inspiration. He took the useless glue and he pasted it to the edge of some strips of paper. Using these strips of paper to mark his place in the hymn book, he therefore created the world's first adhesive bookmark.
And not only that, they soon discovered that when the bookmark was taken out, there was no sticky mess.
There we are. Art realised, of course, that this was a fantastic and wonderful idea. Sadly, nobody agreed with him, and it wasn't until many, many years later, around about the 1980s, that the post-it note, so loved and revered by one Fred Dinenage, became known to be. And that's how, it's a useless glue, that's how a scientist disaster became the ultimate stick-up.
Yeah,
Violet, you're on the wrong side.
She goes on the wrong side. She goes on the left.
She's always on the left. That's 1, 2, 3. How for now? Wrong hand.
I'll tell you what, the post-it thing is a little bit true.
That's how we get very much. Well, three. What I want to know is, if Violet was you, Fred...
Why have you got your back to it?
Why was she... Oh, you're around there. If Violet was you, then why was she doing my lisp?
But I'll tell you what, Neil, tremendous John Major, but you're too old.
Yeah.
Marks out of 10, 8. Not bad.
Oh,
very good.
Very good. 3 shows to go with here.
Okay, right, Janet, you choose. Go for it.
Okay, I'm there.
Revenge is sweet. Spin that wheel. What's it going to be? I want to do bad influence, right? I want revenge on you guys.
You can't do how.
You can't do. I'd rather do how. I hope there's no animals involved in this.
No animals yet.
We need someone else, don't we?
One more presenter. Hopefully a lady it is.
Sonya.
Sonya, how are you with animals?
Can we spin it again?
Hi, and welcome to Animal Crazy.
The show that takes you into the crazy world of animals.
And on Animal Crazy today, we have 3 creatures capable of ripping human flesh. They are ferocious carnivores. But they are only 15 weeks old, so we should be all right. Come on, you'll be okay. Now then, I want you to meet Simba, Sultan, and Tijuana. Come here, you. Let go of that rock.
don't know what they're
any good. They are from the Paradise Wildlife Park, and they're here to promote something called Project Live Lion.
Now, the aim of the project is to protect their brothers and sisters in the Serengeti in Africa, which is just about in Africa, from a disease which affects some domestic dogs called canine distemper. And what the project wants to do is inject the dogs, vaccinate the dogs so that they don't pass the disease onto the lions. There'll be more details about that later.
Now then, we're going to feed these guys with raw mince, which is very easy for them to eat because at the moment they don't have permanent teeth. They won't actually have permanent teeth until they're about a year old, so they can't do any flesh ripping, so I'm told. But hopefully their hypersensitive sense of smell will draw them straight towards this mince, which they will tuck into straight away.
Come on, you.
Well, Simba is anyway. Come here, you. Come on.
Now, just like domestic cats, oh, there goes another one. Just like domestic cats, after feeding, they like to clean their faces and their paws with the aid of their specially grooved tongues. And I'm going to demonstrate that with the aid
Stop
of
fighting
some
you two.
butter.
Good luck. You're really going to do
You
this?
sure you don't want to do this?
Butter on a live lion's paws. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see?
Right,
Did you see there?
Be careful.
Be very careful. Can you see what you're doing there?
Give me a paw, give me a paw, give me a paw, give me a paw.
She's risking life and limb to do this.
Have a paw.
They're holding
Yes.
straight. There we go. Now, hopefully, you lick that off.
Right.
Go on, lick it off like you're supposed to. He's licking the
He's
other
licking the
part.
butter instead.
Can you believe it? Now, these 3
clean
are
the-
all males, and by the time they're 10 months old, that means that their manes will start to grow. By the time they get to 2 years old, their manes will be fully grown. And the mane on a lion serves 2 functions. First of all, it makes the lion seem far more fearsome to other male lions, but it's also really quite attractive to lions of the opposite sex, so I'm told.
Now, there are 10 to 15.
There we go. There we go.
10 to 15 female lions in a pride, and typically they do all the hard work. They have to look after the cubs.
Where are you going? Come back here. Come here. You're not going anywhere. Come over here. Come on.
And they also have to hunt for all the food. But once they've brought the food back, well, then the male lion takes over, He pulls all the food off into a shady area and he eats. And until he's finished eating, no other lion is allowed to touch the food.
Even if he's eating plastic rocks.
Just typical. There's butter and there's mince and he goes for the rocks.
Just watch your
If you want to get involved in Project Liveline, then you can contact the Paradise Wildlife Park on...
Jenny, aren't I?
Yes, you be Jenny, I'll be Neil. You can call them on 01992 470 490. 01992 470 490. Hey, I think these guys are marvellous, and I think we actually got away with it.
Oh, just about. But I tell you, to get into a cage with these guys, you've got to be crazy.
Oh, yes.
Animal crazy.
That was excellent. Excellent.
Mind the set.
I'll tell you what.
How did we do? That was absolutely fantastic.
I
But
thought,
listen,
Sonya, you were great. Do you notice, though, the moment you mentioned opposite sex, that lion did a runner?
Gareth, for being upstaged by some lion cubs, you get to pick next name.
All right, Gareth. One name.
One day.
You know what you like.
Okay.
And out comes two. Great.
Fred Dinenage. And you like this?
Yeah.
Jenny Powell.
Yeah!
I won't let you down.
I know you will. Give it a spin.
Show me how it's done, Jenny.
go on, give us the walk as well. Give us the walk, the wheel walk.
All right.
Very good, wasn't it?
Sorry, Fred.
Jenny, I've always wanted to work with you, and
Well,
I've always
actually-
wanted to be Andy Crane. Watch out. Welcome to Bad Influence, the most happening show on CITV. My name is Andy Payne. Check out the latest meme machine, the PlayStation. Super cool, mega, massive, funky joystick. Forget your 16-bit consoles. This machine's 500 times as powerful. Super cool, mega, massive, funky joystick. It is, and someone's taken my bit of yellow paper away. But it's got 5 processors, not 4, 5 processors, capable of computing up to 500 billion messages per second. Super cool, mega, massive, fantastic, funky joystick. Check out Jenny and the cyber sled. Jen, I'll just power you up, chick, all right?
Right.
Sorry. Jenny, how do I start it?
I think it's a good idea if you try to switch it on by the mains, though, Fred.
Cool, super cool,
Andy,
funky
Payne.
joystick.
Rocking. Anyway, the game I'm reviewing today is called Cyber Sled, and oh, great. If I just start it up now, see that? If I just start it up here, it's basically a shooting game between yourself and various other opponents. Oh, and there's about 6 different tanks you can choose from, and mine's called Madison Hawk M9F33, whatever that is. And that spidery thing that I'm sort of trying to shoot is called, she's driven by Amanda Bates, whoever she is. Now I have to direct it. See, when that red that's it, I've done it. See, when that red arrow, it's a very short game, this game. But if you want to make it last longer, there is a 2-player option. Neil, Carol!
Oh!
Yeah, the 2-player option, 4 courses actually, and I'm going to let you play the normal course because you are normal.
So kind, thank you.
And Carol, who would you like to be?
I would like to be Mari Yamamoto.
Okay, so Carol, you're on the top row there.
I'm on the top, Neil.
Neil, what do you want to be?
I'm Hans Baird, otherwise known as Fingers Buchanan.
Great, okay, so away we go.
I am going to whop you.
Now, of course, it's from your perspective, you're looking at... Are you listening?
No.
Oh, sorry, what?
Tell you some technical facts here, right? So you're sort of looking through the windscreen of your tank kind of thing, right?
I got you.
So, Carol, you see that there, that little green blob there, which is very similar, of course, is Neil.
Oh, what do you
in his
know?
tank. Right, so this one over here. Now, it's a good idea if you try and pick up some missiles on the way, those big yellow triangles. Oh, it looks as if Neil's not doing very well at all.
Lovely, juicy earthworms. My favourite. Lovely. Hello, slimy furtlers. Namrood here. Down, bang, down, bad boy. Got a lovely cheat for you involving earthworms. Earthworm Jim on the Mega Drive. What you do is you've got left-hand button A, B, B, A. Right-hand button A, B, B, A. You got it? Ready?
It's going well, Fred. Hurry up, the news will be on.
Yeah. Yeah, cheater. And you get into whatever level you want. I'm looking for my favourite. Naked worm. Yeah, yeah. Lovely, super. Yeah.
Fred. What? He's not in it.
What isn't in it?
Nam Rude isn't in Bad Influence anymore.
I must have been looking at last year's script. Frank, Frank, what you done? Ooh. Let's check out the others.
Oh, dear. So how are we getting on, Neil and Carol?
Fingers, please.
Oh, it's close, but I feel as if Neil could be onto a bit of a winner.
Where is
Oh
she?
no, maybe
Where are
it's
you?
Carol.
Who are you?
I need missiles. I need missiles. Oh, and a shield.
Where are you, Maria?
Yes.
Oh, that's a cheat.
More like it. Well done,
Oh,
Carol.
I'd give up if you're going to do that.
Okay,
not
I'll
playing.
decide a winner then.
Oh, I'm not
Carol,
playing.
you won that, funnily enough. Well done. So what do you think of
I
Cyberscape then?
thought picking up that shield was fantastic.
I think you girls are just sticking together. I didn't get a chance to
So
play.
there you go, fabulous review there from Carol and Neil, if you'd like to go. Right, cheers, thanks, bye.
I'll pay you later.
All right, cheers. Yeah, and that's it from a special edition of Bad Influence. Thanks.
Catch you later, folks. Enough respect. Thank you, Joystick. What do you reckon, Andy?
Funky joypad.
Oh, wait.
Funky joypad. Yeah. All right. Tell Disney
Watch out, Sonya, watch out. Well, I really think you put on bad. Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, there's only one of us left.
Yeah, we better see who it is, Carol.
So
It's me, Fred.
Better just check. You can never be sure
Fred,
in this
you don't
life.
need- It's me.
Oh, it's you, Carol. You better spin the wheel.
No, Fred, there's only one programme.
But you can't be sure.
No, Fred, I wish I could get now. I wouldn't be like, there's only one programme left, Freddie, and
What
this
is it?
is the thing I can't do. Because I can't draw...
Heart attack. Oh, the one you wanted.
Brilliant! Just let me at it.
Get at it, kid. All right.
Hello and welcome to Art Attack, the big art show that gives your eyeballs a shock. Come and have a look at this. Now today is CITV's 40th birthday, so I'm going to make a special celebrationary birthday cake out of art. Now the first thing you need is a piece of paper, and there it is. Rock hard and ready to paint. Now, all you need is a pen to draw with, and you can get this from any good art and craft shop. And there it is. Now, the first thing I'm going to draw is the 4 candles, okay? Now, I'm just going to draw 4 because I haven't got time to draw. So I haven't time to draw 40, you see. So there we are. There are the candles. Next, you draw a lovely oval. Now, obviously, I'm doing this quickly just to show you, but you can take more time and care at home. Now, you draw 2 things down the side there. Those are the sides of your cake and a little oval at the bottom. And there it is. Now, of course, to have a celebration, you need a bit of icing on your cake. So I'm going to use some poster paint, and you can get this from any good art and craft shop. Now, what you have to do is you have to squeeze it very gently so you don't get any blobs. Now, I am doing this very quickly, obviously, just to show you, but you can take more time and care at home. Now, there we are. Oh, there we are. Now, we've just got a 40 in the middle, and there it is. Now, you know me. I like to do things big. So, come and have a look at this. I'm going to draw a big birthday cake for CITV. My floor is rock hard and ready to paint. Now, I'm going to start with some red paint for my candles. Now, remember, squeeze it steady like that for your candles, okay? There's 1, 2, and if you get good at this like me, you can do it two-handed like that, okay? So we start with the 4 candles. Now, I'm going to do the whole cake in paint like this. So you can see the two-handed technique that I've developed while I've been on Art Attack. And there we have the top of the cake. Now, I want to do a bit in the sides, on the sides like this, okay? And this is a special technique I've developed for Art Attack for drawing in the bottom, and you just do it with your shoes, okay? Like that, and a little splodge to say, happy 40th birthday, CITV. Isn't that fantastic? And there it is. Try it for yourself. See you next time. A birthday cake attack. Ta-ra for now.
That is fantastic. What a brilliant Rolf Harris that was.
I got painted.
Staggering. Well, I'll tell you what, we promised you a bit of bad influence.
Oh, bad influence.
Yes. A crumb of animal crazy.
Yes.
A small helping of how-to.
Yes.
And we've just had a large splatter of Art Attack.
yes.
Have we enjoyed it?
Yes.
Then there's...
Aye, aye.
Hello, what's going on? I don't like the sound of this
Aye,
at
hello.
all. It says, time for a crazy how bad attack. Watch carefully, because it's all of your turns next. What does that mean?
The studio door is opening.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, it's your turn.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Don't you hit me.
Yes.
Put your big stick away.
There you go.
Big stick out. Oh, can I? Thank you. I'm sure I've got a stick. Oh, over there. Shall we juggle it?
That's lovely.
Oh, Ben, man. Fantastic. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear me. I'm staying about here.
Okay. Come on. A 2. A 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. 40 years of CITV from crazy how bad attack.